Hello. Not that there's nobody watching at the moment. I don't expect there to be anybody watching at the moment, to be honest. It's just this video is just a bit of a test run, just to try and get used to how the live works and that sort of thing. I've never been live before. I've done a couple of tests, but I've not actually left them on there. Just to try and work it out. I'm doing this live stream now just to try and test it out a bit further. I may change the title after the live stream's finished, and I may change the thumbnail, but the thumbnail is what it is. So so what shall I talk about first? I'm not sure really, because there's nobody watching at the moment. Like I say, I don't think anybody is particularly going to be watching, because I've not advertised this in advance. So yeah. But if you have seen this after it's been and gone, and it's on my channel, let me know. Let me know if you'd like live streams, if that's something you'd like to see from me, or whether you just like the pre-recorded videos, as I've been doing since day one. That'd be very interesting to know. So I thought I'd do. A live stream. I thought I'd do it now because it's Christmas Day, and I thought, I think it was Christmas Day 2008 when my very first video went up to YouTube. So so in this video, I just in this live stream rather. These aren't Christmas presents or anything like that, but I'll just be showing off a few things. Now I got this in the mail the other day. I forget what day it was. It's from the Coin Club, and it's the Marvel Avengers Winter Wishes Iron Man silver-plated commemorative. Now, what I didn't realise when I got this, I thought I was just going to get it and it was going to be like in a Royal Mint style packaging where the coin is kind of sealed in the card. It wasn't like that. It was actually in that, just kind of pressed in there, and then there's a little thing for you to take it out. I didn't like that because I didn't like the fact that it was exposed and not not sealed in there or even encapsulated. So I decided to carefully take it out and I put it in a capsule. So that is what it looks like. It's a nice little coin, actually. It's not actually the same size as a 50p. It's a bit bigger. I think the 50p is 27 point something millimeters, and this one is 28.5. See that in the diameter there. So it is a little bit bigger. But it's a nice little coin. I do like it. The snowflake with the Avengers logo in the middle. Nice coin. I like it. So that I got recently. I bought it while it's still got them, because I don't know whether they'll take them off the Coin Club website after Christmas, or what happened to them after Christmas, because they appear to be a seasonal product, as it were, so don't know what will happen to them after Christmas. But that's that. I did get... Hang on, I'm going to have to put this away, because if I don't, I'll lose track of everything. And not realise what I'm doing. So just making sure that nobody's jumping on and watching, which they're not at the moment, which is fine. But if anybody does come on, I will be sure to give you a shout out and welcome you. Another thing I want... Well, I didn't get this recently. I got this a while back when I got the silver-proof Sherlock Holmes 50p coin. I also got the brilliant uncirculated one, and this is what I was talking about with that Marvel Iron Man thing. This is like sealed in here. For me personally, I really wish that they would ditch the kind of presentation card and just send these bunk coins in a capsule, because that way you have the option to display it how you want, in something you want, whereas this limits you to yes, you can take it out of this, but then you damage the whole presentation, whereas a capsule, you can just unscrew it or open it up, you know, and place it in whatever presentation holder you want to. The bunk coins coming in this presentation are very difficult to you know, it limits the display value of them, I think. So it's just something to point out. It's a personal thing. I don't think it's... Oh, who have we got watching? We've got somebody watching. Who's that? Let's have a look. I don't know who that is. I can't see. Put a comment and I'll... Oh, they've gone. We did have somebody and they've gone. I had one person and they've disappeared. But if you still getting used to this live business, if you do want to leave a comment or whatever on a, do so, and I will give you a shout out. They weren't on for very long, but whatever. What else? I did actually do an order from the Westminster collection. Fairly... when was it? It was a few days ago, and I got a few things. So I'm going through the coins first, if you hadn't already guessed, and then we'll look at some Botbots and talk about Transformers and Lego and stuff in a bit, but go through the coins first. So this is a North Carolina, it's a US coin. It's a $quarter, but it's been 24 karat gold plated. I think this was £8, which I don't think was too bad. It's in circulated condition, I believe, but it's it has been plated with 24 karat gold, so that's nice. And they do send it in one of their little what would you call this, pouch? Yeah, one of their little like blue pouches. Those. So I got that, and I also got Isaac Newton proof. It's not a silver proof, it's a base metal proof, and that's what that looks like. If the camera will focus on it. So it is in the proof quality, It's just done in the base metal, so it's the cupro nickel quality, not quality, but metal. But it's the finish on it is proof finish, so that's cool. Because all the silver proofs of the Isaac Newton coin are sold out. I missed out on that, so I didn't get one of those, but I was lucky enough to get that. What else have I got? Oh yeah, I also got this thing from the Westminster collection as well, which is it's the date stamp 50th anniversary set of the 50p. This was £30, which, you know, maybe a little bit expensive, but the presentation for it is absolutely fantastic. I love how they've presented this. There is something I'm taking out of it that I've added to it, which is just essentially the details that I have registered, you know, my certificate for registering this on their website. So basically, I'll bring it into the shot here. It comes in this nice box. Look at that. It's the case itself. I don't think it's wood. I think it's like a type of plastic, but it's kind of got like a wood effect to it. Beautiful looking box. Really like it. So you've got the date stamp certificate of authenticity at the top, and then if you want to read that, you can do. You'll have a better time being able to read that if you come back to the video after the live stream's finished and actually pause the video and read what it says about it, as I say, while I'm knocking the camera. Apologies as well if I feel it sound a little bit chesty. I've got a bit of a chest infection or something. I'm not entirely sure, but that's taking its toll. So we've got the 1969 Britannia new pence, which is very cool. This QR code takes you to the date stamp website. Like I said, don't try using that B95029 code. I've already used it, and it doesn't guarantee at all that you. It doesn't guarantee ownership or anything like that of the coin set. It's just for you to. It's just registration details for the date stamp website. So yeah. So that was that. Oh yeah, there's the other two that I haven't showed you. There's the European Commission's one, or the European Union one, from 1973. I think they're both circulating coins. I don't know if you want to see the postmark and the first class stamp, but there's the obverse of those. Show you the other one again. See that there. And in a minute, I'm just going to go and have to use the loo, but. And then the last one is the 2019 50p coin, which is new pence done in the style of the old 50p, but with the new portrait on the obverse. So that's that. That's what I got from the Westminster collection. Came a few days ago, I think. I can't remember now, but I was worried it was going to get kind of delayed in the Christmas post, but it was alright. It came very quickly, actually. So that's all the coin stuff. Before I get onto the next load of stuff, I am just going to have to go and use the toilet. Apologies for being so blunt about that, but back in a sec. Right, I'm back. Lost my train of thought now, actually. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, the live stream itself. The reason I'm doing the live stream is partly because I can't sleep. I have problems sleeping, so I decided to test out doing a live stream. Like I say, I don't expect anybody to be watching it, but it's just to try and, I don't know, test it out, see when you watch this back, whether it's something you like or not. And I'd be grateful if you could comment and let me know about that. So, what else did I put in the title? I can't remember what else I was put in the title now. I think it was Transformers, Botbots, and Lego, I believe. I best get these coins put away first, though, because if I don't, I'll lose all thought of what I'm... and then I'll wonder what I've done with them all. 20 minutes so far, so, you know. I'll say, you might think it's pointless that I'm doing this, considering that nobody's watching. Literally had one person watch and dip in and dip out, and then that was it. But as far as I'm aware, anyway, I don't know whether anybody came in while I was at the loo, but yeah. So let's do Lego next. So, I'm really looking forward to that. What's it called? Is it the tuner workshop or whatever? Tuning workshop. That's it. Tuning workshop. That Lego City one, I think, is a little bit overpriced at 90 quid, but I mean, I really like that bulldog piece that's in it, to be honest. It makes a nice change from the regular German Shepherd that we've been getting with that. So yeah, so there's not really much Lego to show. I mean, other than just to set a few things up here and talk about you know, the price in a Lego. I did do a video on that regarding the minifigures and how they'd gone up in price. I think that was kind of appalling in how Lego put such a drastic increase on their single packet minifigures, the CMF series. But you know, it is what it is. Like I said in that video, I won't be picking any of them up. I think they're asking too much money for them. Unfortunately, but like I say, it is what it is. You've just gotta accept it and move on, I suppose. Shame, as much of a shame as it is, just gotta get on with it. I'd be interested to know what you think. Oh, I've got somebody watching. Cool. Do you want to leave a comment and give you a shout out if you want? If you don't want, whatever. No, they've gone. Cool. That's fine. Well, I'm surprised actually. That I've had one or two people watching. That was higher than I expected. It was literally just a test run. This just to see, you know, how I coped and stuff with it, and how, you know, that sort of thing. So, Yeah, what was I saying before I got overexcited about one person jumping in to view it? What was I saying? Yeah, about the prices and stuff. I think Lego actually are putting their prices up on everything. I don't think it's actually just the minifigures. It's everything that they're selling, because that city set that I really like the look of, the tuning workshop. I think it's set number 60258. That actually is I think it's something like 850 pieces or something, and it's like I was saying, it's 90 quid, which is expensive for the amount of parts, and considering it's not a licensed set either. I think that they're just asking too much for it. Actually, let's get that in the background as well. That's pretty cool. Well, I've just spied down here the Hans Christian Andersen. It's a bit dusty, but get that going in the background. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've collected every other minifigure series. I have, apart from that football series or soccer series, whatever you want to call it, that they did. Um, I I didn't get that one just because I'm not a massive fan of football or soccer. For those of you in the States, yeah, but I'd be interested to know though if you watching this portion of the video, on playback after it's gone up. I'd be interested to know what you think. Sorry, not what you think. What your favourite. You can only choose one. What your favourite CMF minifigure is from one series and one single figure. So I don't know. This isn't mine, but this is just off the top of my head. The zombie from series 1, for example, or the gangster from series 5. That sort of thing. So, my favourite, I'm not entirely sure. Who would be my favourite minifigure? Should we get some extra light going? That's a bit better. Who would be my favourite? I would have to say, and people are probably going to disagree with this quite a bit. I like minifigures that come with animals because animal parts are my favourite things to collect in Lego. So I like getting singular animal parts and things. So that's my favourite aspect. So I always like the figures that come with animals. But as a whole, as a figure, I probably like the Explorer from this latest Series 9. He's probably my favourite all round. Yes, I know he comes with a chameleon, which is kind of an animal, but just because of the callback to Johnny Thunder, I like the character Johnny Thunder, and I think he's just such a cool figure, and a really nice reference, a nice callback to something that I thought was never ever going to be coming back in any time soon. Anyway, I think they did the Orient Expedition in the early 2000s, but after that, they kind of stopped doing those Johnny Thunder sets. There is one more thing I did get, but I got this a while ago and I forgot about it. Just going back to coins, I did get the Wallace and Gromit Silverproof, which I'll just quickly show. I don't know whether you want to see a dedicated video to this or not, but I did get the Wallace and Gromit colorized Silverproof with the nice rocket detailing on the acrylic block. I mean, that is a fantastic 50p coin. I'd forgotten about that, and I've literally just seen it down here, and I thought just mention that while I'm seeing it. Yeah, so yeah, regards Lego. There's some really cool sets coming out in the next year. I think that most of them release at the end of it, like on the 26th, on Boxing Day. I think they actually officially release, but they're meant to be the 2020 sets, and I think they look pretty cool. Quite a few of them. There's some. I don't think the Hidden Side sets are as good as the first wave overall. They're still very good. I still really like them. I just think the first wave is a little bit better. But that's just my opinion. You can disagree with that. Speaking of Hidden Side, there's the construction worker from the school bus set, all possessed up and whatnot. Sticker somewhere in the back. So yeah, like I said, I don't think they're as good as the first series, the first wave, sorry, of Hidden Side sets. But yeah, also I'd be interested to know, what's your favourite minifigure series in general? Forget the singular figure, just picking one figure. What would be your favourite overall series? Mine's a no-brainer. My favourite series is Series 19. There's a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was the best series yet. I think they did a really good job with it. Which is which at this stage in the game of creating new characters and things is quite difficult. So I think they really did a good job there. But yeah, so there's still figures in the box here. Who else can we put out? We've put out the gamer. Fox suit girl. Where's her chicken? She does have a chicken. There's a chicken. I apologise. This video is a bit unorganised and a bit random. I understand that. It literally is just to test my stamina, to see, to make sure I don't get too tired or too frustrated or anything. That's all it is, and to try out the live streaming, just to see how it goes. Is that all I want to cover on Lego? I haven't particularly got any new sets. The only new set I'm planning on buying, as soon as I see it, is the tuning workshop, the city one that I've mentioned. That's the only one I think that I'll be really looking for. Yeah, I don't think there's any others that I'll be looking for, so yeah. But yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what your what sets you are looking forward to for 2020. I know a lot of people seem to be looking forward to Star Wars from the poll that was on my the voting poll that's on my community page. A lot of people seem to be looking forward to the Star Wars. Star Wars Lego is something I've never really, I've bought one or two sets, and they were only very small sets at that. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, so to get Lego Star Wars to me, it's not really my thing. But I can appreciate it's one of the big big sellers for Lego, and a lot of people really enjoy it. So, but yeah, a lot of people seem to be looking forward to the Star Wars. I'm going to leave this on here because I'm not going to try and get that back where I got it at the moment. So the last thing is Botbots. Now I know Series 4. When I said, well, yeah, I know I said Transformers as well in the title, but really it's just Botbots because I did get 8-Face from Siege, and I know I've said stuff about Siege and said Siege is no good, and I personally don't like the quality, but I wanted to get 8-Face. I got Soundwave as well because obviously, but I wanted 8-Face because I wanted him to go with my Titans Return stuff. Because they never did a proper Voyager or Deluxe 8-Face, and I feel like they should have done, and eventually in Siege they've done it, so that's the reason I got 8-Face. But on the whole, Siege, I wasn't very impressed with the quality. I know it's improved, I know it's got a bit better than it was, but I still don't think it's good enough from Hasbro, to be honest. So yeah. So Botbots, Series 3. Now, I know Series 4 have been spotted in some parts of the States. I have not seen any Series 4 anywhere here in the UK. That's not to say that there aren't any, because there could be, but the latest series I've seen is Series 3. I completed Series 1, but it was very expensive to do, so I got most of Series 2, and I've got 35 from Series 3. All the Series 3 Botbots I've got are in here. I did get the Arcade Renegades pack with all the different characters in it, because it's, excuse me, tiredness taking its toll now. It's the only way to get those characters. You can't get them in the blind bubbles, the single packs, or the or the 5 packs or 8 packs. You can only get them in the one Arcade Renegades pack. And then I was seeing online that people were saying that they were numbered, the Arcade Renegade packs, and they were saying that you want the number 6 to get all the right ones. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I mean, but that doesn't really make sense, but you know what I mean. And they were saying you want the number 6, and for the life of me, I looked and looked on the backs of Arcade Renegade, blister packs, and I could not see a number anywhere. Not on its own, whether it be one of those little black printed numbers, or whether it be one of those, you know, kind of hand-drawn, etched-in numbers. I could not see anywhere on the front or the back of the packet, of the packaging, that number or any other number. So what I decided to do in the end was look at what characters you need. So if you can't find a number, my advice is to actually get your phone or get a torch. I know that's difficult. If you've not got a torch on your phone, likelihood is you're not going to have a torch with you, unless you've got one of those little keyring torches on your keys or whatever. But that's my advice. Shine a light through the bubbles, and if the bubbles have got the different shapes of the characters that you know are part of that Arcade Renegades, for example, like the hidden characters are this one. I forget the names of a lot of these, but this one, the wristband thing, the camera, the hidden ones of that, the camera, the what were the other hidden ones? The donut, that's another hidden one. That one there, that's another of the hidden characters. The hockey puck redeco, that's like a arcade token, that's one of the hidden ones. So if you know all of these, is that all of the hidden ones? Oh, there's this one as well. If you see all these shapes in the bubbles, you know you've got the right set. I think this was one as well. The chocolate bar, that was one of the hidden ones. And I think that's it. The rest, yeah, the rest are the visible ones. So the visible ones are, oh no, there is one more, sorry. Pardon me, this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's right. 8 hidden ones in the Arcade Renegades pack. So if you see the, if you shine your light through and you see the shape of this, 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 you know you've got the right set. If you happen to shine your light through and you see maybe those 4 and then a different 4 shapes, you know that's the wrong pack and you're not going to get all the Arcade Renegades. But if you see all these shapes in each bubble, you know you've got the right pack. All the visible ones in the Arcade Renegades pack are exactly the same, which include the claw machine, the candy floss or cotton candy, that one, the bike, the motorbike game, the more traditional looking arcade game, the popcorn, the ticket, roll of tickets. Again, I forget a lot of the names of these characters. The pinball machine. And there should be one more. Yeah. The pretzel. I like the pretzel, actually. That's probably one of my top 3 favourites of these. So, yeah, so that's how you know if you've got the right pack. Just take these out of the way a moment. You will see these are visible, these ones aren't. But like I say, if you can't see that number, shine your phone torch through the the plastic bubbles, and if you don't see, if you don't see all of these unique shapes, then you know that it's the wrong pack. If you see all these shapes through each bubble, you know you've got the right pack. That's the best advice I can give, without purchasing multiples and just hoping you get one of them's right. But yeah, it'd be easier if that number. I'm pretty sure that number wasn't on the UK version of the packaging. I might be mistaken, but I could not for the life of me see it. So, I just thought I'd point that out. But overall, the Arcade Renegades, it's a nice set. It's a Smith's Toys exclusive, I believe. Yeah, I think they've actually reduced it, from what I've seen on the website, as at the time of this anyway. But yeah, and then some of the other ones I got how many did I get? I think I got 6 single ones, and I just got different numbers. What? How many have I got there? 5. I thought there was another one. Yeah. I'm yawning now. So we got, this one was D-Pad Chad. I do remember the name of that one, and I remember the name of this one, which was Chocklawless, I think. And then you've got a torch, a baseball bat. Some of these we've had before. A disposable coffee cup. Every time I look at that coffee cup, I remember seeing that video with Boris Johnson walking along, and him being handed a cup of coffee, and then immediately after, a lady snatches it out of his hand and says, "No disposable cups." If you've seen that video, you'll know it's slightly amusing. Anyway, and then the last one was a bag of not peanuts, pretzels. And then I got one 8-pack. These weren't all at the same time. I got an 8-pack and a 5-pack. So the 8-pack came with. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. It's typical, isn't it? Can't sleep all this time, and then as soon as I decide to do a video or a live stream, in this case, it's the tiredness catches up with me. Not tired, and then of course, as soon as I try and do something, I'm tired. But anyway, so in the 8-pack, no, that was from the 5-pack. We got this one. That one, the ice cream. Again, some of these we've had differently painted, in different series, but just bring these in a bit more. That one. So these ones I'm showing you now are all what came in the 8-pack. This is one of the worst Botbots that they've done, I think. It's just got a very poor transformation, and the robot mode, it's not that great, to be honest. The grape ain't great. And then the last set I got was a 5-pack. Oh, sorry, no, I forgot one. The mystery Botbot for that pack was this one. And then the final 5-pack that I got, and only 5-pack from Series 3, had these in it. Football, or soccer ball. Is that one going to roll off? Not at the moment, it's not. A speaker. some sort of, no idea actually, to be honest, building blocks or something, I don't know. And then the mystery one from that was this plant that turns into a T-Rex. So there are the Botbot Series 3 that I have. I believe there's 35 in total. Yeah, I don't know whether I'll get any Series 4. It depends whether I see any. I don't know whether I'm going to go out of my way to order some if I don't see them in the shops, but you know, I've given a lot of time and effort to Botbots. I think I don't think I need any more. And a lot of them, they just keep repainting anyway and just putting a new coat of paint on them and putting them in a new series. So I don't think I need to particularly keep going with them. But I may get, if I see them, they're not too bad a price. I might get some Series 4 Botbots if I see them. So that's really it. That's everything I pretty much wanted to cover in this live stream. My foot's gone to sleep. Put that back where it belongs. So yeah, it's been nearly an hour, nearly 50 minutes. And again, like I say, it was just literally just to test out whether I could keep going and maintain the stream and whatnot, and just a bit of a test run. I appreciate there wasn't really anybody watching. There wasn't anybody watching, to be fair. But like I say, it was just a test, a personal test, not a test to see if anybody was watching or how people reacted to it. Just a test, just to me, like I said, make sure I didn't get too tired or whatever. So yeah, that's it really for this one. Don't know whether I'll do any more live streams. I don't even know whether this will stay up indefinitely on YouTube on my channel, but we'll have to wait and see. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you're watching this, well, you will. Anybody that's watching it now will be watching it after. So I hope you've enjoyed this stream. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you like the sort of content. If you have a look at my previous videos and like the sort of content I do on the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny. And like this video and dislike any video that you don't like, and tell me what I can improve on, and I will do my best to do just that. So thank you to all my subscribers and everyone who's been with me throughout the through the years and whatnot, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.